Handy. Handy. Purchase your tracks today. Handy.
Because we're going to turn it around and we're going to start winning again. We're going to win so much. We're going to win at every level. We're going to win economically. We're going to win with the economy. We're going to win with military. We're going to win with healthcare and for our veterans. We're going to win with every single facet. We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more. We're going to win so much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and
I remember when I came from the bottom, I wanted to shine. I remember when they said that I couldn't, I told them they lied. I remember I would always be thinking ahead of my time. Gave it my everything, all I could do was go put in the grind. Now that I made it, I'ma keep winning, I'm never too jaded. Been through it all and I've been underrated. I put in the work and I'm never complaining. Who gon' stop me now? Who gon' stop me now? They can't knock me off my grind. When I step up to the line, it's winning time. It's winning time. It's winning time. for this moment. I've been grinding all my life. Everything I touch is golden. All I really wanna know is who gon' stop me now? Who gon' stop me now? They can't knock me off my grind. When I step up to the line, it's woo.
I'll level up, mission to complete. When my time is up, I know I'll leave a key. From the bottom to top to create a legacy. Nobody can never.
All right, team, mic check. If everybody can hear me, what's going on, everybody? Hit me with a 333 in the crowd. Let's get a couple sound checks going. We are streaming in multiple places today. Welcome one, welcome all. Hope everybody's well. Twitter, welcome back. We're going to do another stream here today. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, PM stream, I'm not going to be doing it. We're going to be shutting down here pretty much after the 11:50, 12:10 macro. But if you're in the building, you can hear my voice. I sound good. In the chat room, hit me with a 888. 888s if you guys can hear me and see my screen. What's up, Arnie? What's up, Burke? What's up, Brightman? What's up, Money Mike? What's up, Wendy? What's up, Ross, Real Cash, Guinea J, and all my elite traders that are coming in. We're gonna keep the panel kind of small today because we are streaming in a lot of areas. Twitter, what's going on to everybody here on Twitter? This is Free Access Friday, so welcome back. Pretty much green every day. Now let's go ahead and do some housewarming and some attendance stuff before we get going with the charts. Today we do have news. Let me just give you the actual news. Today we have 10 o'clock news, prelim consumer sentiment. It is red folder, so 10 o'clock news. Overnight we do have Israel striking Iran. So again, I would expect some back and forth action here, and that's why we saw a big move down overnight. This is actually kind of serious, guys, because of the U.S. involvement with Israel and the Russia involvement with Iran. So again, this is going to create a lot of uncertainty here in the markets today. So again, we're going to be following trends. Okay. Last call, Twitter, hit me with a 444 if you guys can see my screen. And before I get going to charts, one last check, hit me with a 888. If you get, again, guys, if you guys can see my screen. Skrilla Scott, what's going on? What's up, Arnie? All right, cool. Let's go ahead and dive right into it here. This is going to be the daily chart. So I'm going to be in a state of conflict here. Why am I going to be in a state of conflict? Let me just turn this off while I'm going over all the news. All right. I'm in a state of conflict. Again, if you watched my LPS mentorship on YouTube, you'll see about multiple time frame analysis. But this is the order block that should hold price, and price did not close below that order block on the war news down. Okay. So theoretically, this order block is still holding. Okay, so it means price can bounce out of this block and start to head back up to 22.09. If we get below the block, this low here is your downside target. So let's go ahead and mark off this area here as my potential downside, because again, honestly, with the way the hour chart looking, we can turn this around real quick. 1 hour chart's actually bearish. You got multiple shifts of structures and a lot of manipulation here, but more importantly, what we really want to pay attention to is this high here. You want to pay attention to this low here. Okay, and in that framework of this high and low that I just drew, you're going to find your LAF. Okay, now there are two open PD arrays here. We're going to go to a lower time frame and then come back and then draw out the higher time frames. But you see this order block here, and I'm just going to remove this. I'm going to put it on the, take it off the hour time frame. But when you draw out and look left, right, relative equal lows here. Okay, yep, so you got relative equal lows here on the bottom. 1 hour market structure shift. You even have a 1 hour breaker block here. Let's mark this off the right way. You got the 1 hour breaker here. Okay, price almost got into it too as well. So I mean, there are some bearish factors on the chart here, and I know a lot of the a lot of trades we've been taking lately have been on the bull side, but this could be the first tiptoe over to the bear side. So again, we're just going to take and leave this here on the hour chart, and we're going to drop down to a 5-minute chart. Now remember, it's going to be this high and then this low. Now, if you're part of the gold team, you're going to understand what I'm looking for as in terms of the LAF framework. So here's my alpha 1. This is going to be my alpha 1. And again, if you're just watching on Twitter, this is all covered inside of my mentorship. Here's the A leg break. Here's the B leg retracement. Price never swept that B leg retracement. Okay, so we're kind of in a no-go zone. So if price can get above the alpha B, the relative equal lows will be the alpha C. That means we need price to sweep this level here. This one right here. This will be your alpha B. This will be your main draw of liquidity. If price sweeps this, that we are in trouble. Okay. Right now we're in between the two areas here. So again, we'll leave these and we'll mark these off as relative equal lows. Let's mark these as relative equal lows. All right. These are relative equal lows. So I would like, and again, you can write this down and mark this out. I would prefer to see this. This is my plan 1. If this happens, I'm very quick to the trigger to the short side. Okay. My plan 2 will be encompassing this leg up. Okay. So how can we take, if this is going to happen, you can still take advantage of the long into alpha B, especially because we have dropped so much overnight, right? We dropped so much overnight. So obviously some form of retracement is going to happen. So when I look at this, I see a trigger area. What I mean by trigger area, I mean trigger liquidity, meaning short-term liquidity that we can use to feel the bigger moves here. So for me, that's going to be your trigger high, which is also relative equal highs. So I'm going to put this as buy side. This is my trigger area. And this is going to be my trigger low. Okay. This is going to be the opening range that we're going to be working with for the opening drive macro. Again, the opening drive macro is the last 10 minutes of the 20 to 40. So 9:30 to 9:40. So in the course of 9:30 to 9:40, if this happens, I'm going to be looking for that move into this level. And then somewhere up here, we'll get the big drop. Okay. So again, I want to see price go higher to go lower. And if price just decides to dump, I'm not going to take it. And if we get the higher move and price continues to go higher, we'll try our best to ride that higher move higher. But long story short, I either want this or I want nothing. I'm coming into the market with a particular plan and a particular framework so that I can attack the market. Now, I said I would go back to the 1 hour chart to draw out the PD rates from the 1 hour. So here's the 1 hour chart. We're just going to leave this here as the breaker. And notice how the alpha B is inside of that breaker. So again, I'm going to take this 1 hour, I'm going to put it back on the minutes. And I'm going to take this alpha B off the 1 hour. Okay. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to leave this here as well. Right. So that's pretty much it for me. I want to see price hit these highs, hit the breaker, and then drop into these areas of these orange areas that I have highlighted. If you're in agreement with me, hit me with a 444. If you disagree with me, hit me with a 555 and provide a chart. Besides that, man, we're ready to lock and load. What's going on, Bright Man? What's going on, Ben Ray? And to everybody here on Twitter, we like to have a little fun while we trade. So be prepared.
Oh, what up, Twitter?
Twitter can't hear everything that you're saying. So again, if you are on the panel today, be mindful. I know when we're enclosed in our group and we're here with our team, it's one thing, but we are publicly everywhere. So be mindful of what you guys say.
We are open to the public today. Twitter first. Everyone on Spaces. What the F is going on?
What did he say? The F? No, they got rid of cancel culture a while ago, so you're good. Okay, guys. I will be executing in front of you, so dial in. Make sure you draw out your macros. This is the 1 minute chart. So again, I don't click from time frame to time frame up here. I like to have a panel so I can see. Right. So this is gonna be my 5. This is gonna be my 15. Right. This is gonna be my 1 hour. My bad, guys. Let me get it going. We gotta get going. Yeah, okay. So this is gonna be my 1 hour. You know, while we're here and we're just cycling around, still gonna be looking, man. Look at the price of oil on the daily. With the whole Iran news, the spiking, man, and you look at all this consolidation here. We start to get going, oil can blow up. oil can blow up with all this consolidation when we get going. Gold too, man. Gold is also on watch. I do like to trade gold. I haven't done it in a very long time. I've just been pretty much in the area of the NASDAQ for a very long time. But I do like oil. I do like gold. Gold's pretty much close to its all-time high, 3.5, 3.8. We can either pull back on gold into this area and then take off, or we're just going to excel directly into that all-time high. But I want to keep this open here because, again, I'll be focusing on the U.S. market. Today, we want to go ES. We want to keep ES open for SMTs. Okay. All right. And last but not least, guys, Apex 80% off. Use code JUICY. They did change my code. All you got to do is use code JUICY now, JUICY. And here are the top other links too. It's pretty much JUICY at most firms. My Funded Futures is JUICY. I'm working on Tradeify to get them to switch my code to JUICY too as well. But long story short, here's the top firms that I rock with. And you can use code JUICY at any firm for the best possible discounts. That being said, let's lock in. Anybody have any opening questions before we get going? What's up, Money Mike? What's up, Big Nando Bucks? What's up, Money Oakman? I like how everybody has money in their name and banks in their name. Good manifestation. Andy, what's going on? Long-time member. LaShawn, would love to catch up with you. Haven't talked to you in a while. Mongi, what's going on? Trisha, what's up? Will Cash, as always, you my man, so be well. Smurf, welcome back, Smurf. Love to have you as part of the team. ST says triple wine. I don't know what's going on. It's funny. But good to see you, man. Good to hear from you. All right, guys, I will be over the weekend. There's going to be these member tags. We're going to drop our own member tag called TRIL. So be prepared.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, so and then you can go on multiple Discords with the same member tag. So preferring the bearish scenario, but again, we bouncing off this 20. So let's see. Either way, I want to see price go higher. You got relative equal highs up here, and you got the alpha B up here inside the 1 hour breaker, which would be the internal draw on the 1 hour chart. All right, so now the next order of action here is to figure out how we're gonna go higher to lower. Make sure you draw your macros out as we approach market open. Now, we did have a big overnight move, so big overnight moves can oftentimes result in choppy action at the open. Okay, so let's just be a little prepared for that. These are my first two macros. I don't want to draw them everywhere because, again, I'm streaming. And for whatever reason, my chart gets busy. People be like, oh, it's whatever. The point of the matter is, I'm going to try to keep the charts clean today.
Morning, everybody. Lay here.
We about 6 minutes from open. 6 minutes from open. How'd you end up yesterday, Slay? Slay trader.
Sorry, I didn't take any more trades after the London trade that I had.
Big trades, too, man.
Yeah, it just wasn't really worth it. And also I couldn't because I'd reached my maximum on my evals. For consistency purposes, I think you can only have like 35%.
Yep.
Or 40%. So I had to sort of close my evals down. So I just thought, forget it's no point. But new day today. Let's see if we can do something today.
For those of you, and again, guys, with the stream, And we should explain this too, because we got Twitter here. I might not engage at certain times, but if I see something I would like, I call it as a trade idea. Now, for those of you who are watching, maybe you're bullish on the day and I'm bearish on the day, and I have a bullish thesis or a bullish trade idea. You should use that as confidence. Again, don't just wait for me to execute. If you see something you like, take it. Now here, this is a breaker. Right? So you got a breaker and you got relative equal highs above. This is a possible trade idea. This is not a live trade, but if price was to retest this box here, you could see price accelerate into these relative equal highs here. I'm not in that. I'm not saying for me to get in that, but if you're bullish on the day, and I'm gonna mark this out, trade idea, C setup. Trade idea C setup. All right, and if you like that, you can go ahead and take that. Okay, so again, price is starting to move higher. We'll see what we do. Again, we're looking for price to move at open or in the opening cycle of movement. We want price to move into 720, 720.
Up mid range at 21,702, so I'd be looking for that to get hit first before that target. But I do have short-term relative equal highs right here at 672.
Trying to see if I can find a good LAF, and I technically do now have an LAF. No, I don't.
Purchase your track today.
Hold on one second. All right, okay, I'm back. Yeah, I can't get a good read, and I know Brightman's desk has gotten a lot better too. Brightman, let me know if you see the LAF on the 5. I'm looking for, I got a potential bearish one setting up now with the 720 as the B leg. Trying to see if I can find a bullish one into it. It's a little tricky, but looks like we're gonna go for it right now.
Yeah, EF is getting bought up as well. Just got brought above point of control. ES short-term relative equal highs are sitting at 998, which is right below 6,000, just top of the fib range I had drawn out for it. We are about to smash short-term relative equal highs on the 1 minute. Fun fact, we are trading below short-term relative equal lows on the 15 minute, which is up at 21,775. You could use that as a liquidity grab, possible rejection from there for short, but let's just see what this market gives us first, you know what I mean?
I hear you. There we go, guys. 40 seconds. Let's go. Looking like we're going to make a run for these relative equal highs here since the breaker. Again, not positioned yet. Not positioned yet. Again, I want to see a sweep of 720. 720 is my upside draw. You also got relative equal highs here. I don't trade before market opens. So again, this is an expansion move. So we're expanding. The bus has left the station. I'm not going to chase that bus. But if you caught that trade idea,
We are open.
Retracement.
Are open.
We should get this relative equal highs. Yep. All right, relative
Yeah,
equal highs are hit. See what they do. I wanted them to come get this 720. I want them to come get this 720. I need them to come get this 720. Come get it. Big move here right at open. I'm not just going to chase it.
ES taking it higher. FQQQ is in the gulag.
Gulag.
Folks out there who know me knows what I mean when I say it's in the gulag.
All right, so my other draw just got hit, but price is aggressively bullish here. I'm not interested in the short just yet. If you guys took the trade idea, good job. I did not take that because that's a pre-market explosion. Price is expanding from pre-market. This starts to happen. As a trader, I just want you to remember, think to yourself. I know a lot of the newer people are going to sit here and say, I have FOMO, but think to yourself, how well have I done this week? And it is Friday, right? So do you really want to risk going red into the weekend, chasing some expansion, knowing that the market opened here? Nothing for you to buy unless you are a level trader, right? Different strategies. If you're a level trader, let's just say you had a level in the chart, whatever. Let's say this was your level and then you just bought the break of that level. Good job. That's your strategy. That's how it works. I need an actual setup for me, not just the level. So price is going higher. We're getting to the 50% of this 1 hour breaker. So let's continue to watch. If you get back above the breaker, we're going to be looking at a complete retracement.
Wow. Yeah, we've got all this liquidity. We've got all this external liquidity to the left from where there was that whole that news with Iran overnight. And the 65-minute chart looks like it's shifted structure, but we all know that looks could be deceiving. So let's just wait it out. It's only been 2 minutes since market open. They could totally flip this thing back down here if they like to, or if they want to. So let's just, something. Patience is a virtue.
Something. Patience is a virtue. Hey man, I'm with you here.
That's the best thing I got, man.
No, but at the end of the day, there's no actionable setup here for me. So without an actionable setup, I'm just going to wait. And I know a lot of people are going to go crazy. They're like, price is moving higher. Price is moving. It's running. I need to be a part of it. If you do that consistently, you're going to find yourself in trouble. But again, market, like I said, did dump overnight. But as a rubber band, it's going to want to snap back, right? So we're watching to see if we can get above this 1 hour breaker. It looks like we are going to attempt it. We do have a confirmed alpha C with relative equal lows below. If we do flip around and get bearish with the alignment of the higher time frames, 21,472 is my downside target. So we'll continue to watch.
They're trying to buy up SQs right now, but SQs is just in a bearish pattern. Although ES is looking to drop a little bit, so we might have something here, potentially.
Gonna wait. It's gonna pull back at least into this 20 SMA. Did take relative equal highs, but again, price is bullish right now. It's like, forget about your Iran news. Don't care. And again, we also have 10 o'clock news, team. 10 o'clock news. We will be getting, I won't say we will, but there's a possibility of a data high, data low. O'clock news, I might as well just wait. We'll see what happens. If I don't get a trade in this particular macro, 30 to 40, I don't really trade between macros, so 40 to 50 is between my macro time window. So I don't really trade between those particular times. So that means I may as well just wait. I may as well just wait for the final news report to hit.
I was really hoping we'd hit the Asia highs too at 793 area.
We were like, I don't know, we hit 779, so
yeah,
sort of kind of close, but not really.
Go hit Asia highs, get maybe the news will do it, and then look for a short.
Maybe we'll see.
Potentially, yeah.
We gotta let it come to us.
We got SMTs with ES building up right here.
I put the wrong code in here, guys. My bad. For those of you that was clicking on my link, it's not the new code. It's not the one of the letters code you see. I didn't put the wrong code, the old code. Both codes work. It's just simpler to type out Juicy. Give me a setup. Give me a setup. Give me a setup. We're gonna keep the panel tight today, okay? Tight today in the AM session. In the meantime, what's going on, everybody? In the crowd, if you got a lot of people now popping up. If you're in the building, check in. Hit me with a 444. What's up, KBZ? I'm talking to you in a minute. Hope you're well. Roaring Lion, my man. Hope you're good. Arnie, what's up? Frankie, what's going on? Rolling Hillside again. Would love to get on the phone with you as well. Sham, my man. How you doing, bro? Money Oakman, what's up? What's up? I haven't talked to a lot of you guys in a minute, man. Love to catch up with some of you guys. Okay, all right, we're gonna leave this chart here. We're gonna go to a 1 hour chart. We want to prepare a possible bullish scenario. The price is going to get extremely bullish. Price is going to get bullish. This right here will be high stop. Back to 1 minute. Yeah, 15-minute LAF play out. They already played out though. All right, we are bullish here, man. I wanted price to pull back, but it's gonna go higher right now. And again, if it's not doing what I wanted to do, I want to stay out of it. 10 o'clock news. Let's wait on that. I'm only streaming the AM session, team. After the AM session, I'm done. To everybody here watching on Twitter, welcome one, welcome all. We trade like this every day. What up, Dr. Options, JDM, Pedro. What's up, T9? Alfonso, welcome back. So we know we got Alpha B in the market, right? All right, so it looks like this is trying to support price here. This is the fair value gap. Where we have this area up top. Looks like market's going to push for this 21,890 area. Let's see if we get through the 1 hour breaker. If prices to go higher, upside target 21,890. So for those of you that have some form of bullish bias, well, you know, we've been very solid this week, man. It's going to take a lot for me to get involved. Like, I want to see A, B, C, D for me to get involved. I'm not risking the weekly profits for anything less. Got some new faces in the crowd. Everybody here, Twitter and on and inside Discord. Comment where you guys are from right now while we wait on a clean setup. Where's everybody from? Comment where you're at right now. You don't have to say the exact town that you're in, but you know, if you from Florida, type out Florida. Man, we got some Jersey in the building. Where's everybody else from? Let's see. Boston, Texas, Washington. Is that Washington, D.C., Maryland? We got the US crowd in here. Washington State. Y'all got a lot of fish over there. Texas and Tennessee in the house. ATL in the building. Where's RI? Rhode Island? Is that Rhode Island? Never met anybody from Rhode Island.
Oh, we got Rhode Island in the house.
Yeah. We got Johannesburg.
Wow. Straight up intercontinental here.
We got the UAE in here, Abu Dhabi. I had a friend though. Her dad is Renzo Gracie. Renzo Gracie is the one of the Gracie families from Brazil. They basically created jiu-jitsu. And his best friend was the Prince of Abu Dhabi at the time. He bought him this like crazy AMG. I was very younger at the time. I was like probably like 19, hanging out with them over there. But man, it was just cool to see all that. LA in the building, and if you're in LA, hopefully everything has died down. Chicago, we got some Jersey in the building, man. What's going on, Jersey?
We got a New York in the house.
Got anybody from New York in the building? And again, we're just watching price, man. I don't have an actionable setup. Price can move without me. Again, every candlestick for me is just noise until my model says to go. Without my model giving me the all clear to shoot, the probabilities isn't there. Some other streamer somewhere has some type of model that maybe he's, trading off of. Me personally, my model, my particular edge is not present in what price is doing right now. But from just looking at charts, I'm aiming for price to go to 21,890. Expecting this fair value gap, and again, this right here can give you an entry. This right here is the sweet spot model if it forms, meaning that the order, I can't say that out loud. This order block here, just pay attention to it. If it forms, it's not an order block yet. Okay, so we're leaving the first macro. First 10 minutes of market have now been completed. No action here for me. Okay, Wendy says we good. Okay, questions. Candle 936 and 937. Are they a breaker? This is not a breaker. Okay. The breaker is going to be here. These series of candles. It's gonna make my chart look crazy. And I'm streaming on Twitter, right? People will screenshot you, be like, look at this chart, right? So I just gotta be careful. This would be a breaker. I know price is starting to pull back here, but the breaker has a low, then a shift of structure higher. So you see how price puts in the low and then takes out the high there? That's your breaker block. And it's a series of candles that go there, right? This would be an order block though. Where you're pointing out this is definitely an order block, but this issue here is this low doesn't take out anything. This is a higher high. This low is a lower low. I'm sorry, this is a higher low and this is a lower low. Do you see the difference in that? Because this higher high shifts structure. This is just a low inside of the uptrend, a higher low at that. That's a sign of strength into a PD array. Hope that makes sense. Let me know if that doesn't. Let me know if you're still confused. Anybody, again, there's no such thing as a dumb question here. If you guys have a question, please feel free to ask. A lot of these sessions, turn into learning sessions and stuff of that nature. Now, if you're struggling with breakers on the YouTube channel, I have a lesson there that really breaks down in detail what breakers are. Feel free to check that out. It also gave you the unicorn model, which is not my model, it's ICT's model, but that's still something that you can work with, refine, and backtest. Because again, all of this information comes from the refinement from backtesting. Backtesting is where you will grow. 90% of people don't backtest. Just saying. This is that statistic with 90% of people, right? starting to pull
I'm happy
back.
to say that I backtest with pride as price is pulling back, going below or trying to bounce at the 21 EMA. We broke the 5 and the 13.
Hey, Mongli. Change up your scenario now. Watch this. This order block sent price higher. There's your high. You was looking for a bullish breaker. Now price gets below this low. That makes this a bearish breaker. Why? Because this low puts in this high. If you come back and you take out this low, that's a market structure shift, right? So when you get the market structure shift, the order block that sent this higher becomes your breaker, and we can shoot down. Again, I do prefer a move down. Still inside of this 1 hour breaker, 1 hour breaker here. So I guess this is the breaker battle, breaker. We'll keep it on watch. Twitter, I'll just say X. Do y'all have any questions? It's not a breaker. I hope you guys can hear me, but it's not a breaker on Twitter until price gets below 21,728. 21,728, that's your breaker block low. So far, no engagement from the market. We are now approaching the 950 to 10 window. With all that being said, we do have news at 10 o'clock, right? So 10 o'clock news right into the 950 to 1010. I might as well just wait for the 10 o'clock news. That's not a breaker. Let's just label it what it is, because again, people be acting up on Twitter. Order block. So order block until it closes below. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Again, we're not doing anything outside of these macros. The goal for me, Sunday at 9 o'clock, we'll pick up on the LPS mentorship. We have a possible pushback date to Tuesday at 8 p.m. Gold only. From now on, everything that we do in LPS will be for gold only, or my upcoming private mentorship. So if you're not a part of that, you won't have access to this, because this is the foundational concepts that you need. What price? Now, I wanted to close below the wick. I wanted to shift structure. Sunday is Father's Day, man. And we're probably going to push that back into Tuesday. Back testing. Back testing in environments. Right, man. Also in your back testing too, man. You want to back test certain environments against what price is doing now. So in this environment, we're in on the daily time frame, we're moving towards all-time highs. So go in your back testing area and then find somewhere on the chart where price started to march back to all-time highs. And in my back testing, I noticed in those areas we get real funky without shifts. Just something little, you know this, like little things that you pick up when you play around with FX replay. Yeah, and again, just in my recent back testing, man, I'm just noticing certain things. Yeah.
1 minute for the macro.
Coming inside the macro now. Yep. Let's just keep this 15 minutes. Even though we're gonna get a new candle to 10. All right, here's the macro. 5 minutes still bullish. Got an inversion in a bullish fair value gap. If you got an alpha C confirmed lower and a relative equal low, 470 is the downside target. Man, I slightly messed up. I have not been recording. I have not been recording.
Whoa.
We're on the macro. About 10 minutes out from news, guys. Again, a very solid week in trading today, this week. Like, I'm happy to walk away here. But I know I got some people on stream. They want to see some fireworks. Show me the setup. Show me the trade. Give it to me. Seriously, that's what majority of people that watch streamers, they sit back and like, where's it at? Here,
Like,
buy it here, right now.
Trade X. If you don't give me the trade, that's a scam.
Yeah, everything you do is, if it's not like this picture perfect 100 handle trade, you're a scammer.
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't called anything really out this week. I just haven't seen a setup to confidently. You know, the people, everyone in the Discord knows that. You know, but I haven't really seen anything that just like screams out at me. This week has been incredibly flat, like a handball wall.
And I'd rather, and again, when you get to a place where you can have a flat week, due to the fact that you're picky enough to say, I don't like all of this, is the week you turn profitable. I know Vader's been profitable for a long time, but for most people, because most people can't go a week without trading. Most people can't, believe it or not, especially with the emergence of prop firms, even though they've been around for a long time. But the popularity has increased over the last 2 years. And that gives people the ability to trade with very limited capital, very low capital too. So that gives people the ability to sit behind the screen all day and actually push the button. When you get to a place where you're thinking to yourself, all of this is noise. This is how I'm thinking. All of this is noise. I don't have my model. I got some framework and my framework's lower, but price is going higher. Still, so for me, all this is noise.
I think that that 950 and that 951 candle were both attempts to try to push it up before the news. But look how quickly they sold back down and came back down to point of control. That's 756. For everyone on Twitter who, if you guys don't know point of control, that's basically where the market makers like to have price drawn to like a magnet. So, you know, if you're like an options trader or something, like, you know, point of control would be, you know, something where they would try to pin you. What was that? What was that tool to see on your options, like where the pin was?
I forget.
I forget.
I'm
I
not
forget
to
it.
dust off my option stuff.
This is so long, but I love point of control. I don't trade without that or VWAP on my chart.
Sorry to interrupt, but we have SMTs at the highs. We're right before news, but I'm really favoring the shorts. We swept that Asia high, and I'm gonna wait for news, but I'm really favoring these shorts right now. It looks really good.
We got the framework for a short lower two. This is now, this order block here is going to be your new breaker, because this high was taken out. This is the order block that took out that high. I don't have an inversion set up here, so you're going to have to take the breaker if you're going to take it.
Yeah, in confluence with what Skrilla just said.
Technically one on the
I see that as
32nd.
well.
X.
I ain't going.
Sorry, Vader. There's technically a 30-second one right now.
30-second IFVG.
Hello.
All right, you got a breaker, but you got news.
Hello.
You got a breaker, but you got news.
Yeah.
Skrilla, I heard you. 30-second IFVG.
I'm gonna sit it out, but just watching.
I'm not going to.
This is what we do, you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to take this in front of news, but this is a play that almost tagged, not tagged. But it did tag. That is a play. So you got a breaker here that just activated. Let's see if we go down to target one.
It's clean. Just the news is here.
Yep, I'm not trading in front of the news.
Yeah, me neither.
No,
I'll
sir.
turn
That's
my
like
panel
stepping
off.
in front of a bullet.
I'm gonna say news at 10. Clean setup.
Sorry, Vader. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No. That's cool. I was disagreeing with you that I saw the SMTs on the 1 minute.
El chakra es un camión de remolque.
I like it a lot. I mean, it's a clean setup. It's probably gonna
Yeah,
dump.
this is
I'm not gonna lie.
This
It's
is the
probably
juice.
gonna dump.
This is the juicy model, right? This is it.
But you got news in a couple minutes, so you gonna
Yeah,
step in front of that?
that's yeah. I don't want to be in front of that.
You can size down, throw some evals on it, but I'm not risking live capital on a green week. Shit turns around on me, I'm gonna be sick. That's gonna be a dark liquor.
Especially today, you know, with this whole uncertainty about war, it's we could get random spike candles today and things like that. So it's better to be safe than sorry.
I agree, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm totally in the boat that the news sends is lower.
Yeah, I think so.
Hit me with a 444 if you're gonna take the short before the news play. Thank you. Hey, you lady. Can I get some coffee when you can? You bring water too when you can? Brought breakfast by my beautiful wife. God.
Oh, you got breakfast today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, must have done something good.
Hit me with a 222 if you're short before the news.
El chakra es un camión de remolque.
I mean, I'm telling you, this is a clean setup. It's super clean. We should deliver lower.
I need to close before the 40. I need to close underneath the 48 EMA and then open up underneath that.
Big Nando says he's with it. Big Nando says no risk, no Rory. No risk, no Rory, bro. That's not gambling. I mean, theoretically, man, I'll be honest with you though. A lot of times before these 10 o'clock news reports, when you get an expansion move, that news just drives that expansion crazy. We're in the start of a bearish expansion league. I just got too many. If I said, hey, I'm getting short, how many people would follow me short? And if I take that loss into news, I don't even want to be in that situation. You know what I mean? Well, maybe, just maybe. I'm hypothetically speaking. If I didn't have a bunch of people watching me, I'd probably be short right now. Gonna lie to you.
I took five on a 300k eval to short right now.
Okay.
And my stop is going to be at the top of the box, 770. Eval play only.
Es un camión de remolque.
I got a halfway retracement of this range at 21,672.
All right, guys, here we go. 17 seconds till news. Who's ready? Got a liquidity sweep up top. Alpha C below. I like this. Uh-oh. Fingers on the sell button. Fingers on the sell button. Let's see. See what they do. They drop it out this break. I'm gonna just get short. See what we do. Let's see what we do. The news candle can be kind of wickish. Didn't close above the breaker though. Come on, close it below that 20. Nah, are they gonna give it to me? Are they gonna give it to me? I'm in it. I'm short. X short. I'm short a minute. I got Alpha C below. I'm gonna go for Alpha C. Relative equal lows, liquidity sweep, breaker. I'm in it. Stop's gonna go to the top of this wick. And yes, I do have a certain amount of contracts on, but I got a lot of profits on the week. I can weather this storm. And if price comes and gets me, I'm just gonna be done. Early into the stream. I want to see price drop from here. Hey, I've noticed it's not really about how the news comes out. Let's see if we can get it. Oh no, I want to change this title. Yeah, I got a lot of room down. Told you I was looking for a move higher to go lower coming in. So this all fits in alignment with our plan of what we were anticipating price to do. We just want to see some delivery here. Nice back candle. Back below 20. Back below the breaker. Notice how everybody got quiet when I pulled the trigger. Want price to stay below the 21. Oh, people feeling the pressure. I gotta play a song called Pressure for people. People get real quiet, man. Come on.
Watching this play out.
You Camtasia?
Oh my God, I don't have I thought I turned it on.
Well, that's okay because you have the news at 10, clean setup, not in, but you're in. So hurry up, take it off, get your Camtasia going. It's gonna break.
If I pulled Camtasia out and started recording now, the haters would say I did that on purpose. So let it ride. I am streaming.
I got your back.
I am streaming this though. So. Oh, Skrilla, so you record everything.
Well, remove your thing that says news at 10, clean up, not in.
ES taking it lower. About to play a game of drop it like it's hot.
Get pretty lady. Good day when your wife comes in with a big plate of breakfast, comes back, coffee. Good day.
Broke the 48 EMA. Just teetering on it. We got the 240 sitting right above 21,672.
just buy my specs.
Come on, let's drop. We need a countdown to get going. Let's go. Oh, you brought me back. Remember it said, I love what you do. Been following you since COVID. Back when the market was on easy mode. Easy mode.
Easy mode.
We ain't on easy mode no more.
Nah.
That's how they baited
This thing-
people in to get people to become traders.
This thing's on like expert now.
What if that was the whole thing? We're gonna bait everybody in. Make the market go straight up. That way everybody can become a trader. And then we just gonna switch this whole thing up.
Smart idea.
Exactly.
It's not breaking that candle. So the 3-minute candle at 9:30, the range of that, the CE is 720. It's just sitting right in the middle of that 50%.
Man, what happened? Queen short. Got a liquidity sweep up top. Alpha C below.
Seven 1-6 is gonna be target 1.
Jeez, Bark. This is crazy.
It's Nicola.
Eastern Side Beats, the producer.
Inside of the 1 hour breaker. Alpha C on the bottom.
Broke the 48 EMA again. 726. 716, like I said. Target 1, 716.
Yort, my man.
You rocked.
We short. I mean, I'm short. Bootleg. You see my screen, bootleg? On screen, it's right there.
SQQQ getting bought.
Man, this is
You
a
rocked.
full grinder.
Bye, Buddhix.
There we go. Hey, what number did I just say? 719? Look at that. Or 716. Target 1 hit. Target 1 hit. Repeat. Target 1
I was
hit.
watching the 2019 to break at Vader.
Hey,
Yep,
let's go. 8 up 8.
there it goes.
Let's go.
How's that for a trade call out from X and a target 1 scale out from me?
Woo. Let's move it up 11.
Oh,
You rocked. Bye, Buddhix.
you don't want to know what I had on that move, X.
Unfortunately, I'm going to take some off here.
You don't want to know what I had on that.
I took off 10. Unfortunately, if I was to hold and go to target, even though I called it out in front of you and executed in front of you, it would cause so much ruckus.
And that's what I had on too.
It caused so much ruckus. There's no way this guy.
2,400.
There's no way this guy held 15
profit.
contracts all the way to target. There's no way. There's no absolute.
Yeah,
no
I
way.
got.
I like
proof that I held
Ruckus.
that. I will
Ruckus
take a
is the middle
screenshot of my
name.
positions.
Hey guys, we scaled out. Everybody, if you took profit, hit me with a triple two. That means you made some money. You made some money today. Hit me with a triple two. As of right now, I'm not walking away with any losses. This is going to be a great day, great week. It's green week confirmed. Bag secured. Good job to everybody. Bounce back on me. Whatever.
I just put it in the chat.
Bag
Nice
secured.
Bag secured.
Bag secured, bro. Oh yeah. That's the gift bait. I want to see that gift in the wall.
Hey, I'll put it in my favorite.
You know, bag secured. No, could you imagine if I publicly just held my whole position locked target? You know what that would do to people? People will go crazy. I don't know why. In my opinion, it's the same thing. You hold it with 10 contracts versus if you hold it with one contract versus if you hold it with one micro. To me, it's all the same thing because theoretically, and you should write this down, the move is more important than the money. Because if you can catch the move, you can make the money, right? But if you can't catch the move, you can't make the money. Does that make sense to everybody?
That makes dollars and cents. Speaking of the move, we have SQQQ taking it higher. It just smacked its short-term relative equal high. Actually broke short-term relative equal highs on the 15-minute chart. It's at 22.57. We got some S&Ps building up with ES right here, which suggests that we could go into a chop as both ES and NQ are on their 1-minute VWAP. That's a first for a while. All right, let's go. Let's see what else this thing's gonna do. Next macro is going to be 1020 to 1040.
I took like 4 racks off just now, earlier, so I'll take the 4. Sorry about the music. I'm trying to eat my breakfast. If y'all run the targets, hit me with a 222. Come on, come on. I want to see this gap here. I want to see this gap here hold. If y'all rolling with me down the downside target, hit me with a 222. Let's do it. My boy, a friend of mine made this post for me. off a quote that I said. And I want to post that quote here. And I want everybody, this is the game-changing quote of your life. Keep this and post this on the wall. Successful traders trust their plan and doubt their fear. Unprofitable traders trust their fear and doubt their plan. What's there to doubt if you back-tested it? Hold. Hold. Scale out, but hold. Hold. Hold.
Hold on. Hey.
I lost that song. I had a song that was it's called Hold On. The song's called Hold On. I think a trader made it.
That's nice. Wow, SQQQ looks like it's gonna take it higher.
That's good for me in my position.
Yeah.
I just called Donald Trump. He just told me something. You know what he said?
Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and
He said that right after he said this.
They call them dumps, big massive dumps.
I was like, what, Trump? What did you say?
They call them dumps, big massive dumps.
Okay. All right. I'm going to hold on to my short.
They call them dumps, big massive dumps.
That's teetering on that 240 right now.
Come on, let's go. Let's get to that target.
Two minutes till the next macro.
I'm trying to find that we're coming back into this gap. I want to see price reject this gap. Stops at break even. Yeah, I love being in a position when the 21 gets below the break even. Oh, good position to be in. Somebody on Twitter said a comment. I don't want to hear about this. It's the unfortunate thing that, you know, we are having situations at war, but you shouldn't be happy that negative headlines are coming out for your short position. You know, that's people's lives at risk. I wouldn't really be happy about that. I mean, as a trader, sure, you know, your advantage is your job is to take advantage of market volatility, but preying on that in the spite of other people's pain, I'm not a big fan of that.
Going to keep you profitable for very long.
Not to mention karma. I'm a big believer in karma.
You start looking at those negative headlines as a
I mean, you should look at the negative headline as a opportunity. Yes, it's an opportunity for you as a trader. That's your job. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, in that movie Billions, when the, you know, 9/11 happened, the guy ran back to the office in New York and everybody's running out. He went to go get short, right? You know, I understand that, right? But at the same time, you shouldn't be hoping and anticipating and praying for that. You should be praying for the opposite, because there's a positive reaction if peace comes out, right? Peace comes out, Trump comes up on here, it's like, yo, we solved it. No more Iran and Israel. And as a matter of fact, Iran and Israel were now buddies, right? If that happened, price will go straight up. And then that's an opportunity, right? All right, guys, we hit another target. I'm going to go runners only. Runners only. Want to go runners only. Runners only. This has been a great stream, guys. After we get up out of here, we're done. Another great trade. Another great trade. Another great day. Runners only. Runners only. I just went through all of my music to try to find that song. But this is what we're going to play. Come on, let's go.
Mellow, take the wheel.
Let it come in. Yep. Bring the money. Uh-huh. Don't stop. Just got started. Twitter, if you short making money, hit me with a 888 chat. Whoever's short, try and let that abundance fall into your pockets. Hit me with a 333 if you still short. If you are riding the abundance train with me, hit me with a triple short. Hit me with a 333. We're gonna change it. I like that, the abundance stream. I want to make a name with abundance in the name. Come on up, Alex. We're pretty much. I'm done after this. Try now. Try it now, brother. We're gonna switch the vibe up. We're gonna leave rap. We're gonna get a little bit of rock and roll real quick. We did take some liquidity here at my target 1. I'm still gonna rest with my bear bias because we have Alpha C below. Alpha C is the greatest draw of liquidity. That's a Juicy Trades concept, not a ICT concept, but as long as I got Alpha C below, I'm still looking short. I'm holding short. Prove me wrong, market. Prove my strategy wrong. And you're going to prove me wrong with a break-even stop on my runners, which is still a win for me. Another excellent week, guys. Another excellent week. He did what? You mean to tell me this guy Juicy got on here, told me price was going to go down when price was going up, told me the targets before it happened, executed live in front of me, told me his position size when he did it. They told me where it was going to go and told me where it would scale out and did it all in front of me? Man, gotta be fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice team effort, man. We got
scammer.
Vader involved in that. We got Vader crossing over to the dark side with the Trill model.
No. Yo, all y'all some scammers. You can't tell me what price is going in real time and be legit. You got to tell me after it happens, okay? Has to happen first.
I'm so sorry.
Imagine if they came inside and fucked with us every day.
I mean, they could have fun.
Guys, we just having fun, man. On stream. Next downside target will be, I'm actually going to make, I like those lows that I have. I'm going to move that target up here, and I'm going to target this one. So these are my next downside targets. And of course, Alpha C, 1 hour chart, relative equal lows. How much time we got?
In the macro, we good.
No, I'm just saying, how much time we got to 12:50? I got about 2 hours, about an hour and a half left. I'm down the hole. Let's go.
Yeah, I got a little bit of time before I have to go to work. Six four six is gonna be targeted again. Break 646. And open up underneath it. Your next target after that is going to be 627. ES starting to take it lower as well. ES just broke short-term relative equal lows.
Guys, I will be live today at 3 p.m. Anybody know how to record? If I go on Spaces, is there, everybody hit me with a 222. I got a serious question. Even on Twitter too. Dang, look at Skrilla Scott. Woo! Back in business, baby. Hit me with a 222 if you guys can hear my voice. I gotta ask everybody here a serious question. Serious question, everybody. Does anybody know how to record on Spaces? I know Twitter can give a recording, but it's really hard to get that file because I gotta download all my Spaces and it's not organized. It's a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. Or maybe Elon can fix that a little bit as we approach the next target. Does anybody, if I'm doing a space at 3 o'clock, is there anybody that can come record me when I speak? Hit me with a 444 if you can.
I'll be locked in the kitchen at that point.
I know. But anybody else that's available and knows how to record, let me know. Please DM me. I want to turn that into some content. I got a very good speech prepared for today.
Next target about to hit. Next target just. Next target just ripped.
Get out of London low, yeah.
I just want to say I called that target out. What, a couple of minutes before that happened?
All right, I got literally one runner on. At this point, I'm just holding to see if we go to Alpha C. All right. But another great week down in the books, team. Very proud of everybody. Way to stick to the plan this week. So this week we executed less. We made a lot more. Big shout outs to Winnie Banks posting her screenshot of profits. Big shout outs to Skrilla Scott and the crowd showing profits. Good work to everybody here. So far, let's get G's and R's of the day from everybody. Let's get G's and R's from the day from everybody inside the team.
G.
Good work to everybody here. Good work to everybody.
Hang on, I'm getting my report to load.
Solid week, guys. Solid, phenomenal, dominating week.
Yeah, here we go. I'm about to post this. I haven't posted one of these in a while. Hang on. All right, there you go.
All right, guys, we're going to do a flash sale over the weekend. Feel free to join us. Everybody's complaining. Not everybody, but, you know, people always cost too much. Here it is. There's a chance to get in. Ends Monday. Probably won't see it that low again. So that's all I got to say. But besides that, man, we're just gonna hold off and wait. We're gonna wait till we get the Alpha C. So this target's done. This is our next target. Let's see if we can continue lower.
You know.
Just
Putting out there, there's
You know.
211,000 volume on NQ contracts, and on MNQ there's 895,000. Wow. Are we gonna have to roll contracts soon? What, next week?
Yeah, I think next week. We have 420 people watching us on Twitter. Vader 420.
Whoa, that's my favorite number. Hang on, I'm gonna do something to commemorate the 420 on Twitter. Give me a second. Good stuff.
My bad. Yeah, good stuff, man. Alex, man, I thought I'd hear from you, man. You got real quiet.
Let's see. Currently got maybe some SMTs right here with ES building up. Broke above 28, which was 21,646, which happens to be short-term relative equal lows on the 1 minute right now. SQQQ still bullish. Looking like it might reverse here, or try to want to reverse. Again, there's no actionable setup yet, so I'm just gonna, it's gonna stay put for now.
Wow, the guy that's on the Robbinsville never mind. No, I can't. I'm streaming everywhere. I forgot I'm streaming. Remind me to bring this topic up later when we shut down YouTube and Twitter.
Oh, we're on YouTube right now too?
Yeah, you say X, bring up the raunchy topic you was talking about. Somebody remind me that. It's gonna be real raunchy.
What up, YouTube? Just saying to everyone watching on YouTube, there's some really great content in this channel. Not financial advice or anything, but if you put in the time for studying and back testing, all I can say is that there is a good chance you will become a profitable trader in a shorter time span than you think. I know a lot of people are like, I have to become a profitable trader now. I have to do this now. I have to do that now. That was me when I first started, and it cost me about 15 grand in tuition. Now I say tuition, not that I lost money, because
Tuition, yep.
I'd say tuition because I learned. I learned and I learned and I learned and I learned.
I totally agree. Guys, we got runners on. Still waiting for price to deliver to 21,595. Our stop loss on our last runner, for those of you that just popped in, our stop loss on our last runner is at 21,736 here. Very green day for us and a very solid week for the team.
Did you say 593? I mean 595.
595 is my next target down.
That's funny. My chart readjusted short-term relative equal lows to 593.
Hey, same area. It's all about the area.
We really have no volume shelves supporting us on the 15-minute. You can argue if you pop over to the 65-minute that there are, but a lot of them are above us, and they're mostly sell orders. Same thing with the volume profile shelves that we're entering now. on the 1 minute. It's all just sell orders. But this is all just telling me. This is all telling me hands off. I want to sweep for the lows before even considering going long. And if I don't get that sweep of the lows, which I will take advantage of and play that to the downside, yeah, that might be it. I know I'm getting out of here at about. I'm here till about 11:30. I don't have to be until 12:30, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm out of here whenever we deliver target. Whenever we deliver target, I'm out of here. I don't know when that's gonna be though.
All right. Well, what if I went to Target, the store, and then brought some stuff over to your house? Would that be delivering Target?
Possibly.
We got FQQQ looking like it's trying to turn around and sell. Might have a shift of structure here on its 65-minute chart. You can throw that in the chat for you, X, so you can see that again. This is SQQQ, the inverse of the NASDAQ.
If we come and get my stop, I'm out. Stops at break even. The price is trying to reverse. I'm still bearish. And you did sweep a low. You swept the key low. If you look at the 5-minute chart.
That's the SQs right there, X.
You see this range? This is a range play now. This is a dominant range. You see this range being swept, golden sweep. So we can see a reversal back to the highs here in this dominant range. If it comes and gets my last stop, it's all right. I'm at break even. Let it come and get me. Or they gonna call you crazy for letting your break even stop doing. Here's a song for my haters. It's gonna be my exit song too.
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great. All my bills and my rent being paid. Now where you going? I'm on the way to the top. That's where I be trying to stay. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great. In the gym, I've been getting in shape. Now where you going? I'm on the way to a place I can live another day. I've been focused on the better things, trying to live a better life, curating my energy. I've been feeling energized, ain't no one controlling me, only do what I decide. Still got a lot more to see, so I'm never losing sight of what I gotta do. I ain't talking about the views, I'm thinking about the bigger picture that I never knew. Like making sure that people around me are successful. The ones who stay down with me gotta see the top too. Yeah, I put in all of the effort, now everybody live better. I'm never asking for.
All right, guys, we got a dominant range being played here. Looks like we are going to reverse, but it's all good. We got a monstrous trade to the low side. We look like we are going to reverse back high side. We'll go to a 5. I can find an alpha.
Yeah, SQ starting to go to the gulag.
I do have an alpha C higher. This is also an alpha C at 21,794. So you have a bearish alpha C and a smaller alpha C that is bullish. So you got potential going both ways, but honestly, it looks like we're going to flip up and go higher. My last runner is going to get eaten up. Just going to hold on, see what we do.
He said 794.
Yep, if we reverse, that's going to be our target one. 793, 794.
Hey, check this out. I'm about to. You look at the chat. There, look at that.
All right, let me see.
Look at that. I just reached my fib range. Look at that.
Where?
794.
Good stuff, brother.
Oh my god.
All right, they about to come get my runner. It's about to be done.
Oh, Frankie from Set It Off is going camping for the weekend. Enjoy. Frankie, if you a dad, happy Father's Day. X, I know you are. You're gonna have a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. You're a mom. Cool. Well, happy belated Mother's Day. That is my bad, Frankie.
Yo. You're gonna be so mad. There's a Lamborghini hey, we got tagged out, break even. The Lamborghini motorcycle concept running around Twitter.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Nice.
Wife will bug out if I get another bite. All right, guys, we chilling now. Oh, they just came back. Don't tell me they just came back to take my stop at the Lord. They did that. That was pure asshole.
Yo, they were over there in Chicago where they were like, X has to stop at a certain level. Let's go and get towards that. They're like, repeat, X has to stop at a certain level. Let's just freak him out a little bit.
Nah, either way, man, it's a great trade. I'm happy, guy. All right, let's see what we do, man. Switching to bullish mode. Nah, I think I'm done. Actually, there's no thinking about it. I am officially done executing. Not what you expected, huh? He's funny. Oh man, sorry, I'm just texting, having a good time over here. I'm done, man. Let's clean this up. All right, guys. We're going to stay on stream inside of the chat, but we're going to shut down Twitter and YouTube. Twitter and YouTube, it's been a great one. We're going to go ahead and walk away here. Feel free to reach out with me for any questions. It's been a very solid week. We'll see what they do. Keep on my original bias was price of return to these relative equal lows here at 21,470. 21,470 is where I want price to go and retrace to, unless price gets above these highs. Besides that, Twitter, I'm out. I highly doubt that I will execute again, but I'm out of here. Discord, stay on stream. We'll be here. Appreciate you guys for your support, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Be easy, everybody.